get there is still just from basic chop. You can also go head lever. I always preferred chop, but Spencer Lee had a lot of success just coming head lever right here, sliding down to the hand. I like to grab their fingers and turn it sideways here. Forehead goes right in the back of their tricep. Tripod, my hand stays on the belly when I do this, and I just rotate this way and pull him down to his hip, and then this arm stays out. From here, I can get my bar. Turn this way, face forward. We can get our bar right here. And a couple things with bars is I see a lot of kids, especially in high school, get a bar and they just want to run around the head. They just start running right away. And a lot of times with high school masters, you see the bottom guy just start spinning in circles. And they just chase him and chase him and chase him. So when we get to a bar, like the basic one, just catching wrist, pulling it in right here. What I want to do, the key for me with all my bars, is burying this shoulder. Right, before I start walking around their head, I'm going to get my butt off the mat right here like I'm going to start sprinting. And I'm just going to drive straight over this here. Once that shoulder's buried, now I can start walking around their head. Shoulder's buried, now I can walk, and drop my chop. If we go chop to it, or if we go head lever, with the face this way actually. With the chop, we're here, we chop them, we got this wrist. Now instead of coming inside or pushing that arm through, I'll use my fingers, sit up. I'll use my fingers to just catch inside his elbow, and I'll shove this and rip this here to make space. From here, that's the Spencer Lee tilt. He just runs it this way. But for this guy's broken down. I'll just let go of the wrist to come here and look for my bar. All right, we get the wrist, roll it, drive it straight up over that shoulder. Now we can walk around, find the fall. Another one off this bar, when we get this wrist, is a lot of kids are gonna roll this wrist out. All right, you get the wrist, you roll it out. That's kind of basic defense for a wrist roll. I get that wrist, he rolls it out. I like to go hook. Right here, I just go elbow to elbow, hook it straight up. Kids with longer arms can lock their hands. Right here, I've had a lot of success with this in high school. Just ripping this up, locking, and then everything else is the same. Bury that shoulder, walk around their head. On this one, I like to sit through. A couple things on my bar. When I have my bar, I want my elbow to be back. I want this pinched. That'll prevent this guy from limp arming out. You have the really flexible kids. I pull my elbow back, and I need my shoulder to be over top of his elbow. Bar, elbow back, shoulder over top. Come here, he rolls it, hook. Here, I can lock. You don't have to, I like to. Bury his shoulder here. Now that's an easy walk. Sit through, find a fall. A lot of times when I'm fishing for this hand, this kid will put it way out there, right? Or they'll tuck it in to where I can't get under here and grab it. Either one of those situations, free hand, I'm just gonna post on his shoulder, use this hand to grab my own wrist right here. Right? I like to keep my arm flat, and that'll keep the ref off my back with lifting this up. Hand here, just grabbing right up here, just trap, grab my own wrist. And now I'm gonna jump sides, inside knee, blocks his hip, right? For practice, wherever his shirt and shorts meet, that's where my knee goes, right there. Hand punches straight down to the mat. I like to go shoulder deep, coming under his chin, circle out, suck him back. Bobby Kokesh, he likes to shove this arm through. I don't really love that, but that's just another way to finish this. I like to just sit here, find my points, come over the top if I have to, right? Over here, can't get this wrist. You block, grab, hop sides, block this knee, punch, shoulder deep, to the back.